certainly a big day for the IEB class of 2023. Matriculants who wrote these exams have once again produced outstanding results, recording a slight improvement, in fact, in their pass rate. The class of 2023 obtained a 98.46% pass rate, up from 98.42% in the previous year. More than 15,000 candidates sat to write these exams, we're told. Among the high flyers, of course, are students from St Stithians College. Joining us now is Jozi Nupen and Gondo, who are the head prefects, or head boy and girl, I should say, respectively, for the boys and girls colleges. Collectively, between them, 10 distinctions this Thursday morning. And yeah, I always try to figure in my head how on earth you're able to achieve that. To both of you, welcome to Newzroom Afrika. It's so lovely to have you. Jozi, I'll begin with you. 7 distinctions down the line. Did you have any sleep throughout your preparation?
My one rule is always I want to go to bed by 9 o'clock. And that was, sometimes we pushed it a little bit further, sometimes it was 10, and then if I was saying a speech the next day for valediction, we maybe pushed it to 11, 12, and mom and dad helped me write that one. But sleep was definitely a priority, and I think having family and friends around, that was also very helpful.
Absolutely, and we'll speak about the support in just a moment, because Ethan, that's the thing about being a head boy or head girl, right? There's the academic pressures, you have to be a role model in some instances, and sometimes you have to write a speech as you prepare for a big day the next day. How did you manage to juggle all of that?
For me, I think it came to a point where I understood how to really balance everything. From grade 8 to grade 12, and I'm sure Jozi can also testify herself, is that we were always busy, always in a busy environment, so that by the time you became head boy or head girl, you know, it just clicked instantly. And so I love being busy. Being busy, honestly, I think stimulates many leaders in a different sense. And I really found that quite pleasing on my own end, and I'm sure on Jozi's own end as well. You know, being there in that position, and you're just grateful to be where you are, grateful to take up the opportunity, and every single thing that contributes not only to yourself but to the school and to your family, I think stimulates everyone and just creates a better environment. So for me, I was always happy to do the job, always willing to sleep a little bit later than usual, but it was worth it. 100%
It'll stand you in good stead. What they don't tell you is there's even less sleep on the other side.
Exactly.
Be grateful for what we have.
Yeah, without a doubt. Ethan, let's talk about your performance. 3 distinctions, but you also were very involved in many other things at St Stithians. Take us through the subjects where you're able to get this great dot, and some of the other stuff that you're involved in.
So life orientation, I managed to get a distinction 89%, business 84%, drama, I finished top 1% in the country for IEB. I had 98%. And it's been unfortunate when you get the SMS and then you see a 79 for English. We're just like, oh, so close, but yet so far. But you know, for me, that was really, you know, a trademark for me, just showing development and growth, and, you know, also be in my mathematics, really happy with that, really chuffed with that. I think the pressure is on us as leaders to always have an expectation of not only just academically pleasing yourself, but pleasing the school, pleasing everybody. And being able to do that is very tough. It's very tough, I must say, and it's what keeps you up at night. So again, the SMS, you know, you're just full of happiness that you've conquered this journey. And in my understanding and what I've gone through with all my mates and all my friends, is that everyone has their own step, their own journey, their own pillar to, you know, go to succeed through. And just seeing myself in my own personal space, seeing my friends pass, seeing my friends jubilated for whatever mark they got, you know, it was really stimulating because everyone has their own different trademark. And defining mine and breaking mine for me was the most imperative aspect of it. So I was so chuffed when I got my results.
Goodness, I remember wearing your uniform, and I don't think I was nearly as coherent and cogent as you are this morning. So kudos to you. They're clearly doing some great work at St Stithians. And what about you, Jozi? Your marks, 7 distinctions, and some of the stuff you're involved in.
Well, I mean, I think also adding on to what Gondo was saying, it's a lot of the personal pressure that you put on yourself as well. So I don't think that your friends or your family ever want to put you in a position where you feel like you have to achieve for them. So it's a lot of the pressure that you put on yourself, and you really want to do well for yourself. So I think last night was definitely a relief for me, seeing the message and you go, okay, I've done it. We did it all together. And I know that pressure's not coming from anywhere else, but I think at Saints, you are pushed to achieve and you are pushed to set big goals for yourself. So I think anybody and whatever goals they set for themselves at St Stithians, well done to all of them, because I was so proud scrolling through all of our achievements last night. This past year has been a really busy one, like Ethan said, with lots of speeches, and lots of interactions with many different people, but that's really where I get life from. I think as long as I'm interacting with people and being able to talk to them, have difficult conversations with them, bring people together, I think it's not really a job anymore. It's just something that I love doing.
In fact, some of the results, in fact, all of them are already on the St Stithians website, and I think you're listed among the people with a summa cum laude. Is that right?
That was my big goal, my big scary goal. Sometimes you don't want to say it out loud in case it doesn't happen, you know.
Right.
But a summa cum laude is basically getting an average of over 90% at the end of your matric year. So after prelims, I had a 91, and that was like quite close to the edge. And so that was at our prize giving, our valediction service, where they announced our preliminary averages. And then once I got the message yesterday, we sat there with a calculator and we were trying to figure out if I did it. And then, it was a sigh of relief, but also just really, really proud of myself that I managed to achieve that big goal while doing a lot of other stuff.
Absolutely. By the way, she's kind of downplaying it. It's the highest academic achievement you can get, right? It doesn't get higher than this at St Stithians. So once again, a hearty congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm interested to find out whether this dramatic arts excellente student has any kind of ambitions to follow that kind of path, especially because what I found was interesting as a former drama student, if you can't tell, is there is so much else that the subject allows you to think about and to explore. You know, I remember we dealt with existentialism in drama, right, and many other issues. And I wonder what it is about the subject for you that resonated, such that you did so well, top 1% in the country.
For me, drama, considering, I think, when I look back into a traditional sense, drama has been looked down upon from many traditional backgrounds and many traditional families. And so breaking into that and going into drama, I think, was actually a bold move in that sense. But I was really inspired by my older brother, because what I saw was, number one, communication. He was always someone being able to communicate to other people, being able to express his feelings, his emotions. And I saw that through him. And drama, for me, was the most critical and important subject, not because of, your acting abilities that you see from, Leonardo DiCaprio on Netflix or wherever, but it was because it taught us how to really express ourselves and be proud of who we are as an individual. And in doing so in drama, you reflect through many different cases of why are we here, why are we here in this state right now, how drama has an effect on our academics, has an effect on the world, and how we perceive things, as human beings. And for me, drama really opened my worldview, on how I perceive many different things, from my mates, from what's going on around the world, and just being able to dissect who I truly am and being able to express that. So drama for me was a subject which I'm truly grateful for. Right. Unfortunately, I am not intending to go into it in university, but I do think, and I would recommend to many people, that drama is a subject that really explores who you are as a person. And I don't take public speaking skills. I don't take lessons on public speaking.
This just comes to you.
Yeah, it just comes. So drama was really able to find that in me. I was a very shy boy coming into the college, but through drama, I think I found a pillar where I was really able to be content with who I am as an individual and be proud of being, Ethan Gondo in that sense, and representing my family always.
Yeah, without a doubt. Speaking about family, what people at home aren't able to see are the proud parents who are in the room. I'm surprised there are no flashes going off initially because the cameras were out. But you had touched, Jozi, on the support. It really does take a village, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I keep telling my friends there was a period of time where all I could remember was mom's phone number, dad's phone number, and that I must eat lunch and dinner and whatever I'd studied that day. My head was so full of everything that we were learning, and it was a long stretch of studying. And so I think if I hadn't had my mom, my dad, and my sister Mia, then I don't think I would have made it through that period. But also friends who become like family as well. So it's not just the family who are at home, but it's the friends who send you a message every now and then and who come and have a walk with you in the neighborhood.
Sure. Really, really inspirational stuff. St Stithians does it once again. To both of you, A hearty congratulations. Before we went on air, I told you to gird your loins because this is just the beginning of your victory parade. Ethan Gondo, the boys' college head boy for 2023 at St Stithians, and Jozi Nupen, the head girl at the girls' college for that same year. To both of you, once again, congratulations. Go forth and make us proud.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And that's how we begin our reflections on this stellar performance by the IEB class of 2023, 98.46%. Many of those reflections, no doubt, throughout the course of the day.